A senior U.S. diplomat is in Seoul as the two allies look to coordinate their response to North Korea's fourth nuclear test. The provocation has severely raised tension in the region, but South Korea and the U.S. know they'll need China's cooperation to ensure Pyongyang is punished in any meaningful way. Connie Kim has the details.
South Korea and the United States are still working on ways to persuade China that it's time North Korea be hit with the toughest sanctions yet in the wake of its recent nuclear test. U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Tony Blinken is in Seoul on a two-day visit for talks with South Korea's Foreign Minister Yun Byung-se and Vice Foreign Minister Lim Sung-nam. The officials are expected to discuss possible countermeasures against the North, including the details of a UN Security Council resolution that's already in the works. Following his talks in Seoul, Blinken will travel to Beijing on Wednesday for talks with Chinese Vice Foreign Minister Jiang Ye-sui. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry will also visit China next week to pressure Beijing to join the other members of the six-party nuclear talks in punishing Pyongyang for its latest provocation. China has emphasized the need for an appropriate level of UN measures, while South Korea, the U.S., and Japan are pushing for stronger and comprehensive sanctions. The latest meetings come as South Korea's top nuclear envoy Hwang Jung-kook is set for talks in Moscow on Tuesday with his Russian counterpart Igor Morgulov. Russia has been calling for all interested parties to refrain from taking actions that could raise tensions in Northeast Asia. A South Korean government official says negotiations on a specific UN Security Council resolution on North Korea will proceed based on the series of talks between the six-party members. Connie Kim, Arirang News.